The Bazaar of Bad Dreams. The Bazaar of Bad Dreams, a deal with the King of Horror. Part 1. Introduction. An invitation to the night market. I've laid out my wares, constant reader. Some of these items are a bit cracked, a bit rusted, and they might just break your heart. That is how Stephen King welcomes us into his dark collection. The Bazaar of Bad Dreams. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are stepping into one of Stephen King's most personal and reflective anthologies. Why did he call it a bazaar? Because here, King puts every shade of fear up for sale. From supernatural predators to the quiet, terrifying reality of old age and mortality. What makes this book uniquely addictive is that at the start of every story, King talks to you like an old friend. He sits you down and whispers the secrets of why he wrote each tale. Let's find out what haunting merchandise is waiting for us in this midnight market. Part 2. The core plot. The most haunting wares. This collection features 20 stories, but these are the specialties you absolutely have to sample. 1. Mile 81. The Carnivorous Car. An abandoned car sits at a derelict rest stop. But it's not a car. It's an entity that consumes anyone curious enough to touch it. It's a classic King horror story that serves as a grim reminder. Sometimes your urge to help is a deadly trap. 2. Bad Little Kid. The Face of Pure Evil. A man on death row tells his lawyer about a foul-mouthed child in short pants who has appeared throughout his life. Every time the boy shows up, someone the man loves dies. It's a chilling exploration of whether pure evil can wear the face of a child and whether we can ever escape our bad luck. 3. Obits. The Power of the Pen. A cynical journalist discovers that if he writes an obituary for a living person, they will die instantly in exactly the way he describes. This story explores the ultimate dark fantasy. What would you do if your words became the Grim Reaper's scythe? How long could you resist the urge to clean up the world? 4. Under the Weather, Denial and Decay. Is this a love story or a horror story? A man insists his wife is simply under the weather, but the growing stench in their apartment suggests something much more tragic. This is a masterpiece of psychological denial and the lengths we go to avoid a heart-shattering reality. Part 3. Artistic Highlights. Reflections of a Master. Why will a video about this book be so powerful? Because this is Stephen King in his golden years. He is no longer just trying to make you jump out of your seat. He wants you to feel the weight of loss, regret, and the inevitable end. The allure of this bazaar lies in its incredible diversity. You might shiver at a man-eating car in one chapter, and in the next, find yourself wiping away tears over an elderly couple facing Alzheimer's together. King plays the emotions of the reader like a master pianist. His personal introductions give the book a meta feel, making you feel as though you are sitting across from the master himself as he confesses his own deepest anxieties. Part 4. Analysis and Reflection. Dreams as a Warning. The core takeaway from The Bazaar of Bad Dreams is found right in the title. Life is a series of inevitable losses, and death is the final item that everyone must eventually buy. Stephen King shows us that bad dreams aren't just for scaring us. They are practice runs for the real tragedies of life. The book celebrates the power of storytelling as a shield. We tell stories to keep the shadows at bay and to feel less alone in a world full of unexplainable things. Through this collection, King tells us that even though life is full of bad dreams, we must have the courage to keep walking and eventually face the darkness with a smile. Part 5. Conclusion. See you in the shadows. The Bazaar of Bad Dreams is a magnificent gift for anyone who loves Stephen King's voice. It is a sophisticated, gritty, and deeply moving summary of a legendary career. It proves that King hasn't lost his edge. He's just sharpened it with wisdom. Thank you for visiting the Bazaar with me today. If you had the power to write an obit and change someone's fate, would you use it? Or which of these 20 stories sounds the most terrifying to you? Let's talk about it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss our next literary journeys into the dark. Goodbye for now, and I wish you dreams that aren't too bad.